a bunch of wires because all of us.
You know what this is. It's a celebration, bitches.
All right, everybody, welcome to another episode of Six Packs with Expats. I am Patrick, and this is
Carl,
and we are CP Travels. Today's episode is brought to you by
San Miguel,
the official beer of. Oh man, there's an error publishing your live video news feed. Oh well, we're gonna retry that, but. The official beer of the Philippines, or as they like to say in the Philippines, the Philippines.
All right, so you guys, we are in Dumaguete, which is in the Philippines. We actually had a very long trip from Cebu Island to Dumaguete, Philippines. We have a lot planned for tomorrow. We'll be going to, some whale sharks. We're going to see waterfalls and all the beautiful things that the beautiful island, islands of Philippines has to offer. So, the topic today we're going to bring you guys live from the Philippines, obviously.
When things don't go as planned, as Carl mentioned just a while ago, that we've been traveling for a very long time today. What time we leave? We left the hotel at like 12.
Yep, 12 p.m.
Left at noon. We were supposed to get down to the pier so we could take the boat down to Dumaguete, and it's a whole entire mess that just happened. We ended up missing one of them. There was like there's no more tickets, so we had to go to a different island to come back over here. So things just didn't work out. Then once we got here, we had no Wi-Fi, so we couldn't contact the person at the. It was a bunch of problems, but we good now.
Right, so to start the day off, woke up at 12 o'clock, we got a casual lunch, it was amazing, right? So first of all, Filipino food is absolutely amazing. We had a whole chicken on a stick. It was a chicken.
Oh, it was so good.
On a stick. It was absolutely amazing. Check out photos of that on Instagram and Facebook. So then we got in the Uber. There's Uber in the Philippines. You guys are wondering wow, how do people get around?
Dope.
We Ubered it. Doesn't sound like a real travel thing to do, but hey, it's very convenient, and it's also very inexpensive. The Uber was give or take, $2 or $3. So Ubering around the Philippines is very convenient. It was very fun, right?
Uber in the Philippines.
So we get down to the pier, and we walk up, and they're like, oh yeah, it's like we need a ticket to Dumaguete, which is where we are now. They're like, oh no, we ain't got no more of those. We like, all right, for real though.
What you mean you ain't got no more tickets? We need to get down there.
They were like, oh okay, no, there's no tickets for Dumaguete today. I'm like, so there's no way for us to get to Dumaguete.
She's like, nope.
So of course we were like, instead of panicking, we were like, all right, well. Gotta figure it out.
Yeah, let's see where else we can go.
Gotta figure it out. Let's see where else we can go.
So we're about to buy a ticket to Siquijor Island, but we ended up missing that boat by a couple minutes. It was
7 minutes.
Well, yeah, what was it, 1:57? And they were like, yeah, this boat leaves at 2.
So basically we had 3 minutes to get there. Didn't make that, right?
So,
didn't do that. So what we did was, all right, so what's the closest island to where we're trying to get to? Then we'll figure it out from there. So Patrick goes. I
was like, hey, you know what? We can go to Traglaban.
Can I pronounce that name? It's very difficult.
Tragbalan. I think that's the name. Whatever. But we had to go there, which is an island was a city in Panglao, which is actually where we're going to be later tomorrow. So we took the ferry. Long ferries, 5 hours?
Yeah, 5-hour ferry rides.
5-hour ferry
rides are fun too, by the way. They're cool.
Took this 5-hour ferry ride down to Panglao. Ferry ride was cool. We had tons of leg room. Absolutely no window though. So, it was a little shaky on that, but it was cool. Took the ferry, got down there. As soon as we got there, what time we got there? We got off the boat at 5:35.
5:35,
yeah. And the next boat, or the only boat that they had leaving tonight, that went from Tragbalan to Panglao. Whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. Only boat that went from Panglao to Dumaguete left at 6 o'clock. So we had to rush, I'm talking about, we had to run off the boat. We had to get in this long line to buy the tickets and to check in and to pay the ferry fee.
These are 3 separate lines, by the way. 3 separate lines. Right next to each other. So first you buy your ticket.
You gotta
check in. And then you have to go and pay a terminal fee, which is less than $1.
The most ridiculous thing ever. So you really need to work on streamlining that entire process, because it makes absolutely no sense how many steps it takes to get on the boat.
And then they're like, oh no, like it wasn't even like a line to check luggage. Like we were walking toward the boat we had to get on. It was like, hey, we gotta check y'all luggage. We was like where? Like there's not a boat in sight. It's like no, give us your bag.
Drop
put
the
a
bag.
ticket on it and walked away. First, I was skeptical about it, so I took my passport out. Always have your passport.
Keep your
Travel with your
passport
passport
on
on
hand,
your person.
Keep
But then I was
it.
like, all right,
Keep
they brown, so I don't know if brown people really gonna like try to pull a fast one over me.
No, I still thought
was
they was
like,
gonna try to
nah.
pull a fast
It's like,
one.
nah, y'all not gonna do that. So again, we
Oh,
checked for
look
our
at
bags
that.
to make
Look
sure we
at
had
that.
it, right? Everybody else was doing it. Was like, cool, we could do it too. But still, always double and triple check.
Hey, everybody. Hey,
So again, if you
Miss
guys
you guys.
have any travel related questions, feel free to send those in. So eventually, long story short, we got here to the Philippines and then we're here now. And then tomorrow, like as we said earlier, we're going to swim with whale sharks. We're going to go see a bunch of waterfalls and see more that the island has to offer. Really excited about that. But what are some keys to making sure that when things are wrong during traveling, like what are some things, advice we give people that to get through that?
Number one, stay calm. Right? Things happen. Things don't go as you plan all the time.
Absolutely.
And I mean that's just life, right? You gotta figure out. You gotta make adjustments, and it's cool, right?
I think
No harm, no foul. No, go ahead.
No, and as experienced travel agents, like we travel all the time, like literally all the time. But like things always go wrong. I think it also depends on who you're traveling. Like know the person or people you're traveling with and how they respond to situations, right? So once we didn't get the tickets, or once they said there was no more space to get on the ferry, like if I was like, oh my god, it started flipping out, then Patrick spending 20 minutes trying to get me to calm the F down.
I wasn't gonna do that.
Instead of working to actually solve the situation. So when you're traveling, I know like you expect everything to be perfect. It's like I'm paying all this money to make this. I don't know why this is happening, but it's not always like that, right?
And that's fine, right? Things don't go perfect, so you got to make adjustments and you make it work, right? You make it happen. So, like I said, number one, stay calm. Number two, think. Right? A lot of times we get so caught up in like needing to stick to the actual plan that we don't think about other possibilities. Right? So again, when we saw that we couldn't get to Dumaguete, or we couldn't get a straight shot to Dumaguete, we were like, all right, what else can we do? I know, get on another boat, because as long as we get to another island that puts us closer, then we have other options. And knowing that we were standing in Pang Lao the next day, we were just like, all right, if we get to Pang Lao, then we know we could probably just talk to our Airbnb host and trying to like extend our stay, but like stretch it for a day. So we had already started making those plans just in case we got down to Dumaguete or got down to Pang Lao and they were like, nah, it ain't no more boats, y'all. My bad, G. So we like, okay, cool. We can make it work.
Make a plan. So like as you're traveling, as you're moving, you always want to have backup plans to make sure if something goes wrong, like you have something to fall back on. It seems like it's difficult, but it's really not. And shout out to T-Mobile, because like I have great Wi-Fi reception out here using T-Mobile. It's okay. It's not the best.
I have
but
zero
it's
Wi-Fi
good
reception
enough,
out
right?
here. Shout out to Tawa and Mike.
Right. So like it's easier to do when you have like internet. But even if we didn't have the internet, again, maps. Talking to people. Everyone we've talked to have given us great advice. So like, don't be afraid to travel, to talk to local people, because they're going to give you. They're going to keep it 100% real with you and let you know what the best places to go, where not to go, and what to expect when you get there. So one of the best pieces of advice I can give for traveling and like dealing with like issues that come up, is talk to people.
Talk to people. Yeah. And honestly, you know what? That's tip number 3. Right? If things don't go as planned, then always remember, communicate with people. Talk to people. Let them know that you have a problem or that you need help, because you will find that there are a lot more good people in the world than there are bad people. Right? So talking to people, don't be afraid to ask for help. Communication is key.
That's something that we like ask. Like, there was a lot of questions we get a lot of times. Like I was like, when problems come up, like how do you guys deal with that? Or like, I don't like traveling because it's so much work, so much preparation. Well, first, we take care of a lot of the preparation for you. But even if things go wrong, you can always call us, you can Skype us, or whatever. We'll help you get through it. But just, you have to stay on your toes, P's and Q's. But one thing I know last time in the show we talked a little bit about black perception abroad, right? So we were oh, it's really good that Barack Obama was president, really helped our perception, right?
Shout out to OB.
But also you got to keep in mind, like, even though Barack was president, there was like hundreds of like years and years, I'll say decades of media, things we see on TV that people around the world see, and their perception of black people.
TV has been around for like hundreds of years.
Okay, that's why I had to take it back for a long time, right? So one of the things also like people remember experiences. So it's something that happened to us just happened the other day. I want to really talk about this.
Wait, before you get into that story, if you're watching this right now, drop us a like, drop us a comment or something. Let us know. We appreciate all of you all watching. All the people on this camera. Hey, Principal. And all the people on this one. So give us a quick like, hit the little smiley face button or something right now, and tell us hi. Ask your questions, submit things. But Carl, get back to your story.
Right. So this is one of the things that really happened. Right. So being black and abroad is something really happened. So we are You know, it's us. We're not that big. We're not that small. Check out the gun show. But you know, we went.
You gotta move,
Wait, you gotta do the flex.
You gotta reach around this side.
Reach around.
You
I'm
gotta
gonna
do
put
it
mine
like
up here.
this,
I'll put mine up here. I'll put the beer up here. I'm drinking beer too.
Look at that.
So being black in the bar, right? So we are. We get to a bar and we're outside the door and the bouncer comes up and he's just like, of course he sees us and we're brown. The people here, Philippines, they're like a little bit lighter than Patrick, a lot of bit lighter than Patrick. So anyway, they see us and they're like, yesterday, and they're just talking to us, hey guys, how's it going? Like, oh, we're having a good night. We're friendly, we're talking to them. They're like, oh, well, last night, like there was some black guys in here and they started a fight.
Yeah.
So immediately we like, oh, that's messed up.
For shame.
Hey Janae. He was like, oh man, that's terrible, right? So for us, he's like, well, so like tonight, you know, it's protocol, like we just gotta make sure, like we just gotta check y'all and let y'all know, like, you know, keep it cool.
And we're like, man, do we look like we trying to fight somebody?
Right? So it's like, again, like, so for us, like, we could have reacted one of two ways. Like, oh, so we black?
So we
y'all
black?
trying to say? Like, so all black people fight? But it's like, honestly, like, if you're, again, and we had not, to that point, had not seen any other black people in the Philippines, in any place we were at.
That's not true.
We saw two at the bar before.
We saw two.
But they're women, right?
Yeah,
they're
two
women.
girls from the Bronx.
No black men that we had seen since we had gotten here, right? So we're like, so you have to think, the way we thought about it was like, well, if you don't see that many of a certain type of people and like this thing happens, of course it's going to be in your mind and you're going to like take precautions moving forward. The same way I would.
BX or BK?
BK. Like the same way I would. It's like if
BK is Brooklyn. The Bronx, because they was always like this. Wasn't that them? The Bronx.
BX is Brooklyn.
The Bronx.
And BK is Brooklyn. Sorry, BX is Bronx, BK is Brooklyn. Right?
That's what I said.
So like,
Yeah,
like
right.
so of course, like they felt a certain way because those things happen. But again, it's all about like your reaction. And I think from that, we had such an amazing time. Patrick ended up on stage, backstage, filming and taking photos of the event. Well, you know, the back of the stage.
Yeah, DJ.
Filming and taking photos and videos of the event, right? And like really, we changed our perception because like, you know what, we're not gonna let that stop us from having a good time, or let you guys judge us for that. We're gonna go in there, we're gonna have a good time, you know, make the most out of it.
We're going there, we're gonna have a good time, and y'all gonna have a good time too. Everybody's having fun. If you having fun right now, send me a like.
True.
Man, we ain't get a single like.
Right? So again, traveling, going with the flow. When things go wrong, make it right, make it better. You have the power to do that. Absolutely. So hey Patrick, tell them about how you got on stage.
Oh man, so
the secret to getting on stage when traveling abroad.
Look, now again, I'm not encouraging this kind of behavior, but I am. But I am definitely encouraging this kind of behavior. No, so when you go abroad, right? I saw something on the internet the other day. They're saying you could get into any place with a ladder, right? I mean, nobody's gonna stop somebody if they walk in with a ladder. But I went to kind of test this theory in my own kind of way. So I just had the camera. Right, I had my big 7D and I had the microphone attachment and I had the tripod at the bottom. And you just go in and you just start filming or you start recording things. Now again, you should obviously get permission to do these things beforehand. But I didn't do that because I didn't know where it was going. But I walk in, I'm filming and stuff, and then somebody comes over like, hey, do you talk to the manager? Do you have permission to record? And I'm like, yeah, nah, it's okay.
Again, like it's also important how he was dressed, right? So we both had on our black CP travel shirts. He had on a flannel. Like flannel throws everybody off. You don't know
because they're like,
you know, if you came to party or if you came to fix something, right?
I want y'all just doing.
And it was hot.
So yeah, so I had the big camera. We're in there dressed semi decently, like we was about to do something. And then like you just do it. If you do it with confidence, then you get up there. You can do whatever you want to, pretty much. Not everything that you want to. All right, not everything that you want to.
Some things, right? So
in reason.
They come up, they start talking to Patrick. He's like, oh, it's okay. So we give them, again, we all have your business cards ready, even if you don't do no business, have a card ready.
True.
Oh, yeah, CP Child, we'll put your logo on it, right? So then Patrick, with his camera out, with his video, of course, I'm right there with him, like, oh, yeah, following you. He gets up on stage, taking pictures, video. We're going to use this for CP Travels. We're going to give him a shout out, too, because they're allowed to get on stage. But again, it just... Like change the perception.
That was fun though. Yeah, I was up there dabbing it up with the DJ and the MC and stuff. Then they put like angel wings on the person up there. I was like, oh, it's kind of dope. I got some dope pictures though. Some really dope pictures. You all are gonna really like these. And if you don't like them, then like them anyway.
Make those things work. All right, so you guys out there have any questions? I know we have a lot of people viewing. Do you have any questions for us about travel or like what we're most excited about doing in the Philippines?
I know Mika's got a question.
We've done so far. Hey, cuz, how's it going?
Hey, Alexandria. What's your question?
Oh, we did get a question the other day. Is why did you guys decide to go to the Philippines?
Oh, why did we decide? Well, the Philippines is a place that we've never been.
Never been here. First time.
I've always been really, really excited about that. But for a long time, Carl and I have talked about having an island hopping adventure. And the Philippines, if you all don't know, it's made up of trivia question from yesterday. You should know this because you watched the podcast or listened to it from the other day.
Bunch of islands.
Nice. Congratulations to myself for getting it correct. It's a very interesting name. But it is like 7,000 islands. So we get to hop around to a lot of places. David Corey says, make sure to check out Apple Island to go snorkeling. Yes, we're going there on, what's today? On Monday.
Ipo Island.
No, yeah, well, Ipo. I like to oot.
All right.
Oot. Apples and bananas. But no, we're going there on Monday. So I appreciate the shout out. Make sure we know. Thanks, David.
Island hopping.
Island hopping. That's really, we really want to go there.
So we all want to go island hopping. This was our perfect chance to do this. So we're going, I think we're visiting 5 or maybe 7 islands during our trip to the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
And then next year, check out for CP Travels for our next event. Hey, what's going on, Jeremiah? My friend, one of my best friends, Jeremiah, was hanging out with 3 Stacks. Want to shout you out real quick. He's one of the best photographers I know. One of the best photographers I know. You have to come and shoot CP Travels.
You also got to send your information in for the black photography.
For the low.
We'll talk about that.
Come to town and do that. Right? So again, we want to go out. So next year for CP Travels, we're going to have a bigger island hopping adventure that you guys need to sign up for. We're going to go to a bunch of islands, not just in one country or one place. Several islands, right? So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you do that.
We started planning it. We've already started to plan like next year's big travel initiative, and it's going to be wild.
It's going to be crazy. So
I tried to think of a better adjective, but I couldn't.
Make sure you guys get there and get that.
Yeah.
But all right, so what's up next? So the question is why we decided to go to the Philippines. That was why we decided to go to the Philippines. And another question we got yesterday was where are we going next, and are we excited about that? The next place we're going is March is Hong Kong and Macau.
Yeah, we'll be in Hong Kong. In Hong Kong, we're going because of Art Basel. So if you all don't know, it's the big art show. They had another one that was in Miami a couple of months ago, but we're going to the one in Hong Kong, so we think that's going to be really, really interesting. And also, while we're in Macau, we're knocking something off of our bucket list, so be sure to check in and see what we're doing. But I'll give you a hint right now. It involves bungee jumping off the tallest tower in the world.
We're doing that, guys.
I told you the whole thing, you guys.
Yeah, check it out. Both of us are going to bungee jump. We're going to live stream as we jump because we love you guys so much. We're going to hold our phones in our hand, and as we bungee jump off the tallest building in the world where you can bungee jump, we're going to live stream it, right? So if I cry off a piece of snot booger fall out my nose, don't judge me. Just know that we did this because I want everybody to just, do X, what's that, Jeremiah? XSW. I don't know.
South by Southwest.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
yes, we definitely should do that.
That's a good idea. And also, someone said, come to Abu Dhabi. Now, and this is the thing, like Abu Dhabi, I'm interested in going to, so I really want to go to, but can you tell me why do you think we should go there? Why do you like it so much?
I know a while ago, right, there was this big like airfare glitch, and a lot of people got tickets to Dubai and they got tickets to Abu Dhabi for like $200 round trip from the States. Now from Taiwan, it's a little bit more expensive. But I want to know like why should we go there? Because I mean, I saw so many people going there, but I was like, I don't know. I'm sure it's great, but I mean, I need a little bit more convincing. So. Let us know. Let's know. This is a conversation right now. It's not just us talking. But we got another question. Since you have extensive experience in Taiwan, are you going there? Yes, we're going back to Taiwan. We will be back on Wednesday. Matter of fact, part of our Pay It Forward travel initiative this year, the month of June, we have a big Taiwan trip planned for quite a few lucky people. So
we're going all around the island.
All around. We're going to circle.
And it's all inclusive. It includes food. It's like $4,000, right?
Everything.
So we just got another question in. Have you all been to Bali yet? Yes. We went to Bali. We have videos on YouTube. Check the YouTube videos out and photos.
Yep. And we're also going back to Bali. Was that in April? May.
For 8 or 9 days, we're going to Bali. It's very inexpensive to get to now, so we want to book. Join us in May.
Be the perfect time, Jeremiah. I know you want to come to this trip to Bali.
It's great for photography. Like it's beautiful.
No excuse. You have no reason not to.
Beaches, relaxation, villas, all that. It's amazing, and it's all inclusive. So you should definitely get on the Bali trip. Bali was actually one of my favorite countries, just because like if you go with an amazing group, which we're hoping to have in May, then you can just kick back, relax, pick your feet up, like Like anything that you want to do, you can get done there. Great massages. Masseuses will come to your house and massage you in your. It sounds weird, but massage you in your house. Wow, and then you can go for a dip in your pool, which is also located inside of your villa.
But Carl, that sounds so expensive. How could someone ever afford that? Their own personal private masseuse? What?
Yep, it's not expensive. You know how much that masseuse called to come to the house? Let me let you know. $17.
17.
$17, and it was an hour-long massage. It's probably one of the best massages I ever had in my life, right? So it's amazing. So again, get on these trips, get out here with us, do things. Again, we travel. We specialize in budget travel. If you want to ball out, we will make sure that you ball out in whatever country you go to. But if you want to have the most fun and get the most bang for your buck, come with us. Because understand something, we are not rich.
We're not.
We are budget traveling, and we're bringing it to you live, step by step, as we do it, to let you know that it is not impossible. And these places that we go to, we want you guys to join us and go to.
We are definitely budget ballers.
Budget ballers.
Budget baller adventurers.
So Taiwan, again, the Taiwan trip in June, LOL. The Taiwan trip in June, we're taking people that come out. They can come out for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or for the entire month. But we're doing trips all over the island for Taiwan in June. And it won't be too hot, won't be too cold. It'll be actually the perfect weather. Yeah. And you get to see most of the island for $4,000, like for a very, very inexpensive
But that includes the flights. Coming from America, that includes all your housing, that includes the food and everything. So if you're really interested though, make sure you check out cptravels.com to see all of the trips that we have planned, and honestly get in, because the sooner you book, the better your price will be, and we stay in contact with you. We get this trip going, right? Again, it's a conversation. It's not just one person planning, right? It's everybody doing it. All right, so Alexandria just responded telling us why we should go to Dubai. So she says, it's really flashy here. Not much to see culture-wise.
That's her voice.
But seeing the Grand Mosque, going over Dubai to see the Burj Khalifa is really nice. The nightlife is always fun. The F1 track workout. Girl, you gotta press the button so I can read the rest of it. I can't read the rest of it because it cut off. But she said, and she's there, and she's very, very nice. You know what? That's very true. And I know we know quite a few people. Isn't Brad there?
Yeah,
Brad is there too. So yeah, you know what? That might have to be the move.
Alexandra, can you do us a favor? Can you shoot us an email of where you are? Like how long will you be there? Tell us right now. Like how long will you be there? Because we are interested in visiting. Definitely. We do have some flex time on our schedules.
Flex.
And if we find some cheap flights, or if we find something, we'll definitely come out and visit you. But also, if you want us to make a package. Stop flexing, dog. This is my turn. Oh, okay, I thought we was flexing together.
I'm flexing. You watch it.
Cousin Mika, we are in Philippines. It is 11:37 at night.
Dumaguete.
And we have to be up at 5:30 in the morning.
5:30 in the morning.
So we are in the Philippines, on one of the islands called Dumaguete.
Hey, real talk though, nobody else responded to my request from last time, like for real though, because I'm trying to Millie rock on any block. So I need to know, do I need to have this thumb up or down? Like, what do I do? Is the finger spread? Or if I'm trying to get my Millie rock right, let me know. Okay.
Janae, we really want you to join us in Australia. I know you want to go to Australia with us, and we really want you to join us. Let us know if anything we can do to kind of help you get that started. It's going to be an amazing trip.
It's going to be
if you can do Australia and the New Zealand part, the road trip in New Zealand.
Woo.
Again, we're going to see some amazing and beautiful things again, and you can drink from the lake in New Zealand.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can drink from any lake, but it's safe to drink from the lakes.
Don't go out drinking in Lake Michigan.
Don't do that. Is that even a real lake?
Come on, all lives matter, bro. All lakes don't matter.
All lakes do not matter. Lake Superior is definitely inferior. Shout out to the other ones.
Oh, so Alexandra, you'll be there to 2018. So how'd you feel about this? Alexandria, what we want to do for you, we're going to plan a trip to Abu Dhabi next year as a part of our next year travel initiative, which we are not launching until May. Those details will be out in May. Look out for that. It's part of our next year trip. Can you let us know which month is the best month for us to go to Abu Dhabi or Dubai? People listening, which month on our podcast, which months do you guys think would you like to go? Send us the email or Facebook messages or whatever, and then we'll make sure to plan it during the time that people want to go, right? That's what really matters. When do you want to go? When do you think you'll need a vacation?
Exactly.
And don't stick to the summertime only, right? It's cold.
You gotta diversify your vacation bonds.
Hey,
all right, you gotta get out. Honestly, one of the best times to go travel to a hot spot is during the off season, right? You think everybody's going to be going to these places during the summer months, during the winter months or whatever, right? You find a time and like, you know what? I just want to go somewhere because it's March. Happy spring, right? Summer equinox. Go there during that time, right? That's when you'll find some of the cheapest tickets. Everything will be popping. A lot of times these places have different festivals and things. When we got to the Philippines the other day, we found out yesterday was Charter Day in Cebu City, and today was like a national holiday. So I mean, like you got to go during off seasons. You meet everybody because all the locals will be there. It won't be overrun with tourists, and the tickets to get there will be cheap. For instance, if you go to Thailand in November for my birthday, then tickets are always really cheap.
We're going in December, but yeah, we also can go for your birthday too. So again, keep in mind, like when you travel during off-peak times, it's not as crowded. It's a lot less crowded. And I know people hate crowds, right? And also that's why it's really good to travel off-peak. But also, you get all these vacation days and you're thinking like, oh, personally, pop people's mind, right? You do the same thing every year over and over again. I can save some days for Thanksgiving, save some days for Christmas. 4th of July, I want to enjoy my 4th of July. I got to take the day off before and the day after the 4th of July because I'm going to be tired and all that, right?
Nah.
You can do that. You literally have done that probably for the majority of your life. Switch up the game. Be like, you know what? 4th of July, I already get a day off.
Good neck roll.
The next day, I can go to work. You know why? Because everybody else going to have a day off. Switch it up. Switch the game up, right? Switch it up a little bit.
I told you,
like,
diversify. Yo, boom.
September, I'm going to go the week after Memorial Day. I'm actually going to work on Memorial Day or it's the Labor Day. Whatever day it is in September. And then I'm going to take the whole next week off. Everybody else in the office mad.
Because I'm gone.
Oh, look at you. You're on islands and stuff in September. You out there chasing waterfalls.
Wish I would have done that. You got to do this. Switch. We don't know the words.
Not at all.
All right, we get some other questions stuff coming in. All right, number one, Thomas. We have to be up at 5:30 a.m. to go to Oslab. It's about an hour and a half away from here. And it is 11:41 p.m. In Dumaguete right now. We're on the same time zone as Taiwan. And summer equinox in spring. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That just happened.
Yep. Because, they celebrate the equinox is when it gets ready to start. But spring is like the end. So it's like the spring. What's the opposite of equinox?
What's the spring in your step?
What's the opposite of an equinox?
A Chevy.
There you go. So it's the spring Chevy, and it transitions into the summer equinox.
Is it a Chevy equinox? All right. So really quick. So I did about Abu Dhabi, right? So it says a lot of festivals in Abu Dhabi in October, November, January, and April, right? So I'm thinking I turn 30. If I'm trying to ball out, I'll turn 30 in January. So if I'm trying to ball out, I low key might Alexander. If you can find a way to make it the best experience of my life while I'm there in January, you'll definitely see us in Abu Dhabi in January. So if you want to make it happen,
if you can't find a way, I mean, that's what that's what we do. Wait a second. How old will you be next year?
I'll be 30.
Oh yeah, so it's gonna be Carl's like his big 30, dirty 30. So yeah, we gonna have to do it big. You know what? Dubai.
Why do they call it dirty?
Abu Dhabi might have to be the move for your birthday.
Might have to make it work.
Alexander, we're gonna be in contact with you. We're gonna be in contact with you because that actually might have to be the move.
But there's also a good segue. So one of the things that the topic. So she says Ramadan, right? So during Ramadan in all countries that recognize and recognize the practice Ramadan, that then things pretty much shut down, right?
Yeah,
so things shut down. So again,
people fast for the entire day.
Nothing really goes on.
It's very hard. It's very hard to like do things because again, a lot of people are celebrating Ramadan. So yeah, that's really really interesting. Going to a place during the time of another festival or a big like holiday because sometimes you have to be very very careful. Because we were in Hanoi. No, we were in Hanoi for Chinese New Year a few years ago.
Shut down, but we made it work.
Shut down. We found this one place, this amazing pho place, and they were open. And man, it was a lifesaver.
And we also met a bunch of Australians and enjoyed our time just meeting people, right?
Yep.
So of course, people are still traveling, people are still going to be there. Everything locally was kind of shut down, but local people were still out. Mm-hmm. So what we did was, all right, we can't go and see all the attractions we planned on seeing. Our plans changed. What do we do?
You make it
work. You just got to
stay calm.
Make a plan.
Think, and then you talk to people.
And that's what we did. And it turned out to be one of the most memorable nights and experiences we had while traveling, right? And
exactly.
we remember the story to this day.
It's true. It's very true. All right, everybody. So, it's getting late. We need to go to bed.
You gotta be up at 5:30.
We gotta be up at 5:30 in the morning because I know you all are going to want to hear all about swimming with whale sharks. Yeah, whale sharks. If you don't know what a whale shark is, go watch Finding Dory.
Ooh, it's the big one, the cool one.
The big blue one, not the.
That's a beluga.
Not that one. It's the other one. The one that was with him the whole time. Right.
That one. Hey, Finding Dory was a great movie. Shout out to whoever did that girl's voice.
Ellen DeGeneres?
No, that story.
Oh.
Just because Egypt, I've been to Egypt before. Again, loved it. All about that. I think we want to do more places in Africa for next year.
Mm-hmm.
So look out for. Most likely, we're going to shoot for for January, February, around that time to go.
Well,
to Egypt, that's one of the best times to go.
Because if we're going to be in Abu Dhabi tentatively around that time, then yeah, we could just hop down.
Is it a hop down?
And it's more like a skip and a jump.
Yep.
Actually,
okay,
no,
yeah.
they fairly close. That
Yeah.
actually might be.
Well, so like we're
that might be
definitely.
pretty doable.
And these are actually definite things. We're definitely doing Egypt next year. And we're definitely doing Abu Dhabi. Shout out to Alexandria and Cuz. So if you want to sign up for that trip, Cuz, just go with us next year. We'll have everything laid out for you and look for that in June. But Finding Dory was an epic movie, so we're doing that.
Great movie. All right, everybody, but we got to sign out right now. Be sure to tune into the podcast. We will be podcasting or live streaming almost every day. Sometimes we're going to be traveling, so it's a little bit difficult. But
Might skip a day or two.
yeah, we might skip a day or two, right? Like leg day for Carl. But we're gonna get
It's
lots of beautiful
$200 to
pictures.
get to Egypt from Abu
And
Dhabi.
my phone just died, so yeah, we definitely have to
Save
do
your
that.
money, save up,
Hit
Cuz.
people up.
Absolutely do that.
Get it popping.
All right, so again, we want you guys, please put comments below. We read all of our comments and anything, even if you're watching the video, later on, like you didn't really watch it live, but you want to watch it later on. If you want to talk about anything, you want us to plan any trips and places you really want to go, let us know where you want to go, and we'll absolutely organize a package for you. If not this year, next year, and we will get you there, and we'll go there with you too, because some of these places we really want to get back to.
Definitely. AJ, we see that you just tuned in, but sorry, man, we're about to be logging out in just a second. But be sure to check out the live stream and the podcast. If you don't know, you can find us on iTunes. We have all the links on all our social media accounts. You can follow us at CP_travels for the most part. And if you're confused, just find us, hit us up.
Really easy.
You can email me and Carl. My name is Patrick at cptravels.com. That's Carl at cptravels.com. Or you can talk to both of us at info@cptravels.com. Yeah, we got our own
3 for your pleasure.
website, email accounts.
Yep.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, you got it.
But
You get it.
this is Carl,
And that is Patrick.
and we are
CP Travels.
Squad.
See you guys. Have a good night.
This Fetty
Day,
Wap was good.
Whatever.
That wild Fetty Wap was here.
CP Travels.
Squad.